everyone, welcome to ABC Interactive English. I'm Mike, and it is our A Window on the World unit for today. This is part 2 of an article that's looking at dealing with ocean waste in Taiwan. Now, ocean waste is a problem all around the world. It's a big problem all around the world. Millions of tons of plastic waste are put into our oceans every year. And of course, as we know by now, plastic, it doesn't go anywhere. It stays there for a long time. Plastic is wonderful because it's cheap, it lasts a long time. We make so many things out of it because it is such a useful thing. But once it becomes garbage, it becomes a very dangerous thing. We just put it in the ground or put it in the ocean, and it takes years and years, sometimes hundreds of years, to break down. And in the ocean, especially when it breaks down, it can be eaten by fish. Those fish are eaten by other fish, and it can actually end up back in us. So if you like to eat fish, you might be eating tiny pieces of plastic that have become part of that fish. And now they're part of you. And that's not really nice. I mean, we don't go to restaurants and say, how much plastic do you have in this food? I kind of like a little extra plastic in my tuna. Yeah, I like that. No, of course you don't like that, and it's not good for you. We don't put plastic in our bodies unless it's a very special situation. But plastic waste is a problem for us, for the fish, for the land, for the ocean. And here in Taiwan, well, we use a lot of plastic, and we live on an island. We're surrounded by water. We're surrounded by the ocean, and that could also mean that a lot of the coast, a lot of the sort of land areas of our island that, touch the ocean, they can also be affected by ocean waste, by plastic and stuff like that. So today we're going to be learning about a couple of different groups in Taiwan that are doing some pretty cool things with ocean waste, showing that it doesn't have to just be garbage that pollutes the environment for a very long time. We can help this situation by being creative and doing things with ocean waste to make the world a better place. Taihu Brewing hung art from Thai Wonderful Recycle Company in its store in Taipei. Everything in the art pieces comes from the trash on Taiwan's coasts. Okay, so as you can see, of course, dealing with ocean waste is the title of the article. When we deal with something, it basically means taking care of a problem. Here's a problem. You can't just ignore it. You have to do something about it. It might not be easy. It might not be fun. But as I said, you can't ignore it. You can't just be like, that's not important. No, it is. So you have to deal with it. You have to do something to take care of this not so good type of situation. Okay, so dealing with ocean waste. It's a problem all around the world. Well, maybe not in, Switzerland. It has no ocean around it, so maybe not for them. But for any country where the country touches an ocean or a sea or something like that, this is a problem. So let's see what they're doing here in Taiwan, a few of these different groups. It says, Taihu Brewing hung art from Thai Wonderful Recycle Company in its store in Taipei. Okay, so here we have the names of two different groups, two different businesses, I guess you could call them, here in Taiwan, Taihu Brewing and Thai Wonderful Recycle Company. So Taihu Brewing, I guess from the name, this is a company that makes beer, right? Brewing, we often think of making beer, making coffee, making tea, you brew, all of those things. And often a brewery or a brewing company is a beer company or a place where they make beer. So this would be a beer company, and I guess they have stores, maybe restaurants, places where people can go and get food and buy their beer and that kind of thing. So, like a lot of those places, they might want to have interesting decorations inside so that customers have something to look at as they enjoy their drinks and their food or whatever. And so this company, Taihu Brewing, this beer company, they have worked with Thai Wonderful Recycle Company. So that is a company that is doing things with ocean waste, with this plastic. And in this case, it seems that they're making making art, and possibly even making pictures. And why do I say pictures? Because it says they hung art on the wall, okay? Well, art, of course, is anything you make to be creative, okay? It could be something you draw or paint, build with your hands. Art can also be dance or music, writing, making a film. That's art as well. So it's anything people do to express their creativity and to show other people, and how hopefully other people will have some kind of emotional reaction. That's beautiful. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, that makes me sad. You know, art is something people do in order to sort of let their spirit out, let their soul out, and show their feelings and their expression to other people. And I guessed it was a painting because of the verb hang. When you hang something, you basically put it on a wall so that it doesn't fall. There might be like a nail or a hook. You put something here and then it just sort of hangs, it just sort of float. Well, it doesn't float. You've attached it to a wall and it's there kind of stuck to the wall in some kind of way. If you go to an art museum, they don't just lie the paintings on the ground and you walk over them and look at them down on the ground. No, they put them on a wall so a lot of people can stand there and they're at the same level as your eye. And the verb that we use for putting art on a wall so that you can see it is we hang that art. And of course, the art we usually hang are paintings. You don't hang a statue, you put a statue on the ground or on the floor or something like that, but you will hang paintings and other things like that. So this company makes art, and they make art by recycling things. This verb to recycle is to take something old, do something to it, process it in some kind of way in order to make something new. This is what we do when we put paper in this box, plastic in that box, things made of glass over here. They'll take those things to different factories, clean them, cut them up, put them through a machine, break them down, and then turn them into something new. That old newspaper will become a new newspaper. That old plastic bottle will become a new plastic bottle or something else. And that glass will be broken down and turned into another glass bottle or jar or whatever. That is what it is to recycle. All right, so they're taking this stuff, they're turning it from garbage into art, which then this brewing company, Taihu Brewing, is hanging on their wall as art. It says everything in the art pieces comes from the trash on Taiwan's coasts. That's fantastic. So everything that you see in that painting or whatever kind of art that they're making, everything you see in those art pieces comes from trash, from garbage that they found on the coast. So that bottle that you saw on the beach in Kending or wherever, it might end up hanging on the wall of a restaurant or something in Taipei as art. These pieces of art. And when we talk about a piece or a piece of art, we're talking about one work of art, okay? A painting is a piece of art. A statue is a piece of art. You could even say a song or a dance or something like that. That's also a piece of art, but we might also just use the simpler noun, a piece. Oh, I've been working on this piece for a few weeks now. I'm an artist. Oh, what kind of piece is it? Oh, it's a painting. We often use this to talk about art that isn't quite a painting, it doesn't fit neatly into one box, into one style of art. So you might talk about a different piece of art, a different work of art. One thing that the artist is producing, is making, that is their newest piece or their newest work of art. Let's take a break and then we'll be back with more about recycling in creative ways. Taihu Brewing wants more people to know about the plastic problem. The same is true for business today. The magazine has a plan to clean up the seas around Taiwan. It is working with a special company. The company will make Taiwan's plastic trash into slippers. How cool is that? We all need to do more to fix Taiwan's ocean waste problem. So Taiwanderful, these people at the Taiwanderful Recycle Company, they get this trash, this garbage that's been picked and cleaned off the beaches of Taiwan. They, or artists they work with, turn it into new pieces of art, new works of art. And then other companies like Taihu Brewing, who wants to support this whole idea and have cool art to hang on their walls, they get in touch and they work together. So it says Taihu Brewing wants more people to know about the plastic problem. Sure, they have the art. People come in and go, wow, that piece, that art is really interesting. Or maybe there's a little sign. It tells them about it, who made it, and also that it's made from trash. This is made from plastic. A lot of people who just came in to have a tasty drink or whatever, now they know about this. So this is good, right? It's good for everyone to know about it, especially the people who are cleaning the beaches and making the art. So they can work with their partners and supporters like Taihu Brewing to get the message out there. And then the article tells us about another group. It says the same is true for business today. So they're kind of the same as Taihu Brewing. Taihu Brewing wants more people to know about the plastic problem. Business today wants more people to know about the plastic problem. That's why we just say the same is true for business today. They have the same thinking. They would agree with Taihu Brewing on this question. Who is Business Today? This is a magazine, a business magazine. Business people read it, has business news and information, but they also have an interest in the environment. It says the magazine has a plan to clean up the seas around Taiwan. Well, good for them. That's fantastic. This is something they're also very serious about, very focused on. They really want to do things to help out this bad situation. And not only do they want to do things, they have a plan of what to do. And what is a plan? A plan is basically when you sit down and think about something before you do it and write down what you're going to do. All right? So if your plan is to take a holiday, you sit down and say, okay, first thing, where are we going? Second thing, how do we get there? We got to get plane tickets. Where will we stay? We have to book our hotels. What are we going to do? We have to make a schedule, buy tickets, plan for tours, all of that kind of stuff. So we can use it as a verb. To plan something is to think about it first, to come up with good ideas, to look at the problems you might have and prepare for those. And then when you write it out, that's your plan, all right? So here, read my plan. This will answer all your questions. This will show you what I am going to do, all right? That's in my plan. And they have a plan to clean up the seas around Taiwan. When you clean up things, you make them clean. They were dirty, you clean them up. Later they will be clean. So if your mom says, clean up your room, she means go in there and pick up the clothes and all the stuff that's on the floor, maybe vacuum, maybe wipe the tables down or dust them, clean the windows, that kind of thing. So clean up, do the actions of cleaning something so it looks nicer when you are finished, all right? So cleaning up the oceans and the beaches, that's a bigger job than cleaning up your room, but it's okay because maybe your mom won't yell at you about doing that. But anyways, back to the article. It says that's Business Today magazine, it is working with a special company. All right, who is this company? It says the company will make Taiwan's plastic trash into slippers. That's another useful thing I guess you can do with plastic. I would never thought of that. But yeah, sure, why not use plastic trash to make slippers, which are often made of plastic. That's what this other company plans to do. What is a company? Basically, it's a business, it's an organization, it's a group of people working together. They have a name, they have a plan, they have money, they have customers, they go out, they buy, they sell, and hopefully at the end of the year, they make more money than they spent and they can pay their employees. There's a boss. If it's just you could be a company, but usually a company is, several people or maybe thousands of people working together. There are big companies in the world like Nike and Toyota and Apple, and small little companies. It could just be one person or a couple of people working at home on their computer with an internet company. But basically, it's an organized business that's out there to make money and to make sales. And when we talk about slippers, we talk about simple shoes that you wear in your home. Often with slippers, you don't wear socks. You slip or slide your feet into them. A lot of people here, when you come home, you take off your shoes shoes, but you don't walk around at home in your bare feet or in your socks. You put on your slippers. You might even have special slippers for when you go into the bathroom and the floor is wet, your shower slippers or something like that. Anyway, so they're going to use the plastic from the old bottles to make slippers, which, as I said, are often made of plastic. How cool is that? That's what I was going to say. But the article says, how cool is that? What a cool idea. And then we finish with, we all need to do more to fix Taiwan's ocean waste problem. Absolutely. If you can join one of these groups, if you can join a more local group that goes down there and picks up trash on the weekends, maybe get some of your classmates or the coworkers if you have a job to join you. And whatever you do, if you do go to the beach, make sure you don't leave anything there. Take everything you bring home, and if you can, pick up a little bit of other trash that you see around. Take home some more trash than the stuff that you arrived with. And eventually, soon, hopefully, we will have much cleaner sea waters, ocean waters, beaches, and seashore areas around Taiwan free of plastic and other trash. That would be a good thing. And another good thing has been spending some time with you guys. So thanks for coming and spending your time with us, and be sure to come back for more fun, fascinating articles in the very near future. Until then, be well, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye-bye. Taihu Brewing hung art from Thai Wonderful Recycle Company in its store in Taipei. Everything in the art pieces comes from the trash on Taiwan's coasts. Taihu Brewing wants more people to know about the plastic problem. The same is true for business today. The magazine has a plan to clean up the seas around Taiwan. It is working with a special company. The company will make Taiwan's plastic trash into slippers. How cool is that? We all need to do more to fix Taiwan's ocean waste problem.
Hi there, it's Winnie here. Let's take a look at our new vocab and phrases today. 第一个字是 hang 悬挂、吊挂，它是动词。那它的三态呢会是 hang, hung, hung. Where can we hang our coats? 我们可以把外套挂在哪里呢？第二个是 art 艺术或者是艺术品，名词。Art is one of Jeff's interests. 艺术呢是 Jeff 的兴趣之一。那接下来这个字是 piece。那有艺术呢，就会有艺术作品嘛。那这个字呢，就是专门来指用为艺术品的意思，它是名词。I bought a rare piece from the graffiti artist Banksy for $1 million. 我从涂鸦艺术家 Banksy 那里买了一幅100万的罕见的艺术作品。最后这个字是 plan， 计划，它是名词。Our plan will help improve the area. 我们的计划呢会有助于改善这个地区。那接下来呢要介绍新的用语。第一个是 something is true for 加名词，某事呢对于什么什么来说是如此。True 是形容词，它是真实的、确实的。We all have to learn to deal with stress. This is especially true for those who work too much. 每个人都要学习管理压力，尤其是工时过长的人哦。然后接下来是 clean up， 清理干净。这边呢是可分动词片语 ，clean 呢就是清理、打扫的意思。My dad told me to clean up my room. 爸爸叫我把房间打扫干净。接下来 make A into B， 把 A 做成 B。make 呢在这边就是制作的意思。I made my old T-shirt into a bag. 我把我旧的 T-shirt 呢做成了一个包包。
Hi guys, I'm Daisy.
I'm Brandon.
We're going to play Guess the Bear right now, which means we have vocab words hidden in some clues, but the vocab words are replaced with bear, and we're going to try to guess what these words are. All right, you start?
Okay, I'll start. All right, we got
Okay, we got 1 minute on the clock.
1 minute on the clock.
All right.
Clock.
All right.
Okay, the first word is a single word. It's a verb. Can you help me bear the picture on the wall? You can bear your coat in the hall closet.
Hang.
Perfect. Next one is a noun, single word. I like drawing, so I'm going to major in bear. I want to buy some bear to put on my walls.
Art.
Perfect. Next one is a phrase, 2 words. Mom told us to bear after the party. You're old enough to bear after yourself.
Clean up.
Perfect.
All right. Awesome.
Perfect. That was really, there's so much
Yes,
time
we have
left.
so much time left. 30 seconds. Actually, 28. Okay.
Wow.
But you round up. All right. All right. 1 minute on the clock. Time for yours. Okay. This one is a phrase. Try to be positive and bear lemons, bear lemonade. I bear old paper bags, bear book covers.
Recycle?
This is 2 words
Oh,
that are
sorry.
separated.
Pass.
Okay. This is a noun, 1 word. This bear is the focus of the museum's Van Gogh collection. Can I have a bear of gum?
Package this exhibit, this piece.
Yes, peace is correct. All right, this is a noun, 1 word. We need to start making vacation bears. Tell me, what is your master bear?
Plan.
Yes, plan. Last one. Phrase, try to be positive and bear lemons, bear lemonade. I bear old paper bags, bear book covers.
I should know this.
You should. And you do.
I do. It's a famous phrase.
Try to be positive and make lemons into lemonade.
Oh.
I make old paper bags into book covers.
Okay.
See you next time.